An AMI digital exclusive.
Hi, I'm Joshua Kirkley. I'm a user experience designer at Darwin Ecosystem. We are a Dallas-based tech AI startup.
Joshua holds up a colorful comic book which retells the story of Darwin ecosystem scientists and technologists and their Canadian subject.
The project here is called Cognitive Stories. We've been working on it since 2016. It's an open source AI-based initiative to help bring communication to severely disabled individuals who are not able to communicate themselves. We've taken inspiration from OpenBCI's EEG hardware and modified the design to make it much more portable, affordable, and comfortable. And we've been working closely with a family up in Ontario, Canada, a young woman named Boo. Boo is 29 years old, and she has Rett syndrome, which is a severe cognitive disability, which pretty much from birth prohibits any person from being able to communicate. In fact, it gets worse over time. So her family reached out to us on Twitter back in 2016 through IBM, and immediately we said, this is our mission, this is what we have to do. So we jumped on board and began putting together a postulate and a good team. And since then, we've made huge strides on the hardware design and also the algorithms to help process our brainwave data and establish patterns. And with the help of Boo's mom, who we have now called the Intimate Interpreter, we're able to better understand the brainwave patterns from Boo so we can help build a library of communication. And eventually, with the help of IBM Watson, we're going to be able to build a system that Boo can teach completely on her own and eventually be able to communicate by herself, finally. We made huge strides on the comfortability and portability of the headset. Now we can take this hardware, which normally only exists inside of a lab setting, and bring it anywhere in the world. So our next goals are to make the headgear even more comfortable and accessible, and then performing pattern detection and deep analytics on the data that we get to establish that library of communication for Boo. And then finally, conversation is actually going to be able to help Boo vocalize her communication, finally. So we're very excited about this project. But as far as test subjects go, we are absolutely looking to help anyone who's in need. So it wouldn't just have to be an individual with Rett syndrome. Any person who can't communicate on their own and could benefit from the help of AI and EEG. We want to help everyone possible. That's why we made the project open source, put everything on GitHub, so anyone who's interested can drop us a line. And we've got the link right here. It's github.com/Darwin Ecosystem/cognitive-stories, and help us bring this to the world.
Visit AMI.ca for more accessible media.